This is what you call a wild campsite. Rather good spot at the source of the Marmitou. Impressive cliffs up here. This is excellent. Really clean little cabin inside, so I don't think I'll bother to put the tent up. As you can hear, it's got a water tap next to it as well, so really good. Nice little table. So after the travails in Lescun, this is a real bonus. Shan't be sad to see the back of that. That's Aston. Horrible little ski development. No mistaking that. Pic Midi Dozzo. Lovely at the moment. That's the route up there. It's quite intimidating and loose. Glad I got a helmet. So this is the second chimney. It doesn't look too bad an angle, but it's all downsloping holds, so I'll have to be really careful coming back down again. Oh, it's such a long way at this last bit. It's just walking up steep rubble. Oh, I'm getting pretty knackered. This is the final bit of the peak coming up here. Quite impressive. Oh. Glad to be here, but I'm only halfway there. Oh. I moved up there. Well, I'm at the bottom of the chimney. A lot easier on the way down, it was on the way up. I think part of it is you've got the apprehension, you don't really know where you're going. There's a lot of broken ground, route finding is quite difficult. But yeah, it was fine on the way down. It's been a good meal, hasn't it, tonight? So this is the human dustbin here.
I'm still a bit hungry.
Couldn't match him. back to the Pic Midi Dozo. Well, this is where I've been camping. I did not have a good afternoon yesterday. Well, I didn't have a good day at all. After the start I just felt tired, laboured a bit, and just felt sick all day, like nauseous. In the afternoon it was awful. I just couldn't eat anything and felt really bad. And then approaching the Respamuso hut, I was just really struggling. I could still keep plodding, but I felt so nauseous, couldn't eat anything, struggled to drink at all. So I got to the hut, I felt absolutely lousy, tried to explain it, I felt ill. I had this horrible omelette, it was dry as a bone, and something to drink. Got some hot water. I didn't want to stay at the hut because it was a big hut you're supposed to book the night before, and it would have been noisy, and I just wanted to crawl into my tent. So I decided there were some lakes that I could camp by. In the end it was windy by the lakes, so I carried on over the pass, but it was like one of my 24 to 48 hour challenges going through the night. It was just so tough. My mouth was so dry, I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink, I felt sick as anything. I was not good. In the end I got here at 7 at night, and it was quite a big day. It was 2,100 metres of ascent, so I did well to get here. I really struggled. And I just put the tent up, I couldn't eat anything, just wet in my bag, couldn't get to sleep, so I just listened to my book on my phone, and took some tablets, and I feel a little bit better this morning. So just hope I recover, because that was bad yesterday. You're aware of your vulnerability when you're on your own, and you're ill, and you just can't get to a town or anything. So let's hope it's better today. I feel a bit better this morning. Got lousy again last night, but I got a meal down me, and yeah, they clearly think I'm absolutely nuts to be going to Vignemale today, but the stomach seems better. It's just my head swimming. I think it might be the altitude. It's 2650 here. So let's see how it goes. That's where I'm going. That direction anyway. Glacier begins above the rocks up there. This was once glacier, just rubble now. Beautiful rocks here, smoothed by the ice. Well, I'm on the Vignemale glacier. Really is very easy. I haven't bothered to put my crampons on, the snow's a bit forgiving. Here's some rock fall up there though, and I haven't got a helmet, so I'll have to keep my eyes and ears open. Well, I've been struggling to find the way up here, but there's a telltale sign, a little line. It's quite good on the rock actually, but the stuff in between's awful. Well, as you can see, it's more like Scotland here. absolute pile of choss coming up Vignemale. I think I went up the slightly lower summit, just a few metres lower. But the route to the other one was absolutely horrendous. Everything was falling apart, so I came back. Well, I got up the main peak in the end. Went all the way down to the glacier. Had to come all the way back up again. But finally found the route. It wasn't obvious. There weren't too many cairns or anything. And that peak in the distance is where I was, I don't know, about an hour and a quarter ago. But the gap in the middle was quite difficult and very loose. And also some frost on the rocks, so I've soon backed out of that. I've left my pack down at the glacier so I can go back. Highest point in the French Pyrenees. That's what it looks like on the fading glacier. And that col towards the right was where I went up, and that was hideous, absolutely hideous. It was a mistake going up there. This is the stuff that's really bad. It doesn't look anything, but it's frozen under the surface, frozen rubble, so it's extremely unstable and easy to slip. On the way up it was very, very steep, and I was just on all fours really. God, it was awful. Glad nobody else is around with that helmet.